This is Tarron with Twisted Mesquite Performance Horses. We are on a mission to create a world-class 2-year-old program that specializes in the reining cow horse. This week we're doing a review with Copper. This is the end of the second week in our program. This week we've had a lot of rain last couple days, so arenas and round pen are pretty wet right now. But we got him ready for the farrier. Farrier came out. We've got his feet done yesterday, so he's able to do that. He did great. We got all 4 feet done. He stood really well, handled it all really well. And then tomorrow, so first thing Monday morning, we have a appointment at the vet. So we wanted to come out here and take advantage of a little bit of dry area over here, but also get him ready to just load on the trailer and go to the vet, and that way we don't have any issues over there. So I went ahead and saddled him, did my desensitizing with him, and then with what I'll do, once I teach these horses to lunge, disengage their hind end, and what they call a descending exercise here, to where I can send them, I teach them on the fence line to come between me and the fence line. He needs to disengage that hip when I look at it. There, that was better. But so I use this to create forward motion and work outside of the trailer. And so it is an exercise that these horses, learn it pretty naturally when they're getting used. So that they figure out that they have to work when they're outside of the trailer, and then when you go and load them in the trailer, they figure out pretty quick that's their resting place. And so they'll get to where they want to hunt that trailer. And so what we do here, we can simulate that same principle. It's no different when we're riding them, making them work where they're uncomfortable, or where they are comfortable, or where they're drawn to, and then let them rest where maybe they don't want to be. And so it's the same thing with the trailer. And so this trailer, I'll bring him up here closer to this trailer, and I've done this a couple times with him already this morning, but I just wanted to reinforce it. So I want him to have to work outside of this trailer, and then I let him rest. My starting point is just when he's pointing into the trailer. A lot of times if a horse is uncertain about it, they might just get close up to the trailer, stick their nose in the trailer or something like that. And so I'll let them rest right there, and then I'll slowly build to where they have to work outside of the trailer, and I let them rest at the trailer. And then here in a minute, if they put a foot in there, well, that's the next standard. And then I let them rest when they have their foot in there. And then the next standard, maybe they jump in there, halfway. Well, that's the next standard. And I let them rest when they sit there halfway in the trailer. And so there's different horses have a different way about it, different level of concern. See, he's already hunting that trailer. He's hunting that release. And so I'll let him go in here in a second. So I want to be able to just step aside and send him in that trailer. Just like that. And the big thing I want them to be working enough outside of the trailer to where it's a big reward to be able to rest, and then just let them be. Let them just sit in the trailer and hang out, to where they start realizing that's a good place to be, that's a safe place to be. And if you build on that with every step, every time you go to load them in the trailer and you let them rest, you realize, and you let them rest in the trailer. And and once we teach these horses to where I can lunge them out here, I can send them between me and the trailer, I can just make their feet move outside of the trailer, and then I let them rest inside the trailer. And so, like I said, if I'm having trouble, or if these colts decide that they don't want to load, I can always go back and remind them by just lunging them or sending them between me and the trailer, and then remind them, get their feet moving, and then let them rest. And then generally, 1 or 2 times of that, and they're loading really well again. So it's just a quick thing we wanted to kind of show as we were preparing Copper to go to the vet tomorrow. I want to be able to send him in, have him stand quiet, load him quiet. I want to be able to get to the vet and not have an issue with loading him. And so we're going to work with Salty, and I want to have the same ability on him. I want to be able to just be able to send him in, and it be a good experience for all of them. So we just wanted to do that quick update with Copper as we're, all our pins and everything are drying out. You've been able to continue on with our groundwork and continue preparing these horses. Like I said, we, both of them got their feet done, and they did really well with that, and now we're preparing them to go to the vet. So that's our review for Copper this week. We'll catch up with you on the next one.